Hello everyone, my name is Snake. Welcome back to another build video. In this build video, we're going to go over my Nomad build, as you can see right here. Boom. Yeah. So in this build, obviously we're going to go over what I like about it and what the build consists of. And obviously at the end, we're going to have some little PvP video to show you how well it does. Also, if you guys have seen me use it in my streams, you can go watch the whole Nomad stream. I'll put the link in the description. And even there, I'm using my build, that Nomad build, the entire stream, and so you guys can see how well it does there as well. Let's get started. First things up, we got my M4, the one I've been using in every single build so far. You know, swift, responsive, brutal, 23 enemy armor damage, 18.1k. And here's the wonderful perks that are on it with the magazine, the optics, the muzzle, and the hand stop. And then as a secondary, I have this MP5. I do switch between the MP5 and my MP7, but I'm gonna use this for now because it does shoot it has a little bit more damage than my MP7. So it's 35% critical damage, 15.3, has responsive, swift, and competent on it with my extended mag, small optics right there, the T-Rand suppressor, and a small undergrip red. And obviously the pistol doesn't really matter, harmful, toxic pistol, the usual. Now it's going over to the armor. I run 1 Tenacious, 1 Savage, and then I run 4-piece Nomad, as you guys can see in this order. I know people have switched it around. I know people have used a Nomad mask and used Specialized backpack. I know people have used Reckless or Barrett's chest piece and Nomad mask and kept it this way. I've seen many variants of them, but this is the one that I use, and this is the one you guys are going to be seeing in the PvP clips that I have been using. So let's go over the high ends first. First, the Tenacious Mask, which I showed you guys in my Alpha Bridge video. It has stamina on it with 997 armor. Has health of a major attribute of 5,177 and a minor attribute of 16% disorient resistance. If I could have got this god roll, it would have been any armor damage in that slot. And for my mod, it's a 230 firearms with 274 armor. And for my Savage Gloves, which I pretty much think they are basically god rolled, is 92 armor, Savage, 1247 firearms with assault rifle damage, one at 1274, critical hit damage, and critical hit chance. And then there's the other ones. If I want to switch out the Tenacious Mask, I could use these for SMGs, for example. But moving on, we got the chest piece over here, the vest of the Nomad. We got 1220 stamina. We got some health, armor, and to make this god roll, I would have had ammo capacity and the minor attribute, but I was not lucky enough. Stamina could have been a little bit higher, and the armor could have been a little bit higher, but it works out for me, and I like it a lot. And then obviously, prototype firearms mod, 254 firearms, 276 armor, and then 241 firearms, 277 armor. Now, real quick, we're gonna go over what Nomad does. So the 2-step bonus gives you health on kill by 15%. Then 3-piece bonus grants you a consecutive small amount of healing, allowing the user to regenerate all segments of the health bar during combat. So while I'm in combat, out of combat, I'm constantly getting slow amounts of healing. And the Path of Nomad, when receiving fatal damage, basically when you die, you are instantly healed to full health, can occur every 4 minutes. So every 4 minutes, you basically have another medical ult. Now, it's not as strong as a med ult, because the med ult can constantly heal, and give you it can constantly heal you and then overheal you. This one just gives you all your health back. It doesn't do an overheal, it just gives you your health back all the way to the bar. As for the backpack, I'm running 1230 stamina on this. The armor is 948 and it has the ammo capacity on this, so this is where I got my ammo from for my Nomad. I'm glad I found this backpack. It's actually really good. At the knee pads, then the mods are 229 firearms, 270 armor, and I got two 6% first aid self heals, which I'll tell you later about. The knee pads are 1220 stamina with a roll of 1239 armor, and you guys can see right there that disorient resistance, 9.50% enemy armor damage, and increased kill XP. If I would replace increased kill XP with, I guess, another type of resistance, but these are actually pretty good knee pads, and I do like them a lot. And then for my holster, I got pretty decent rolls. To make this one a lot better, I would need a better holster of the Nomad with better stamina, because my firearms are high, my electronics are pretty high, but my stamina is not even in the 200s. when it comes to like 1,200, but it does its job. And on the West Sun, it comes with the first aid self heal as well. This mask, obviously, I probably told you, but it has the 230 firearms, 274 armor. So all my mods are firearms with armor, and then the mods are 6% self heal, so I have 4 of those. Over to my characters, so I know you guys like to see it. Over here, my enemy armor damage is 9.50% because of that extra, and not counting on my gun as well. My toughness is right there, my max health is there, my armor mitigation is there, and my health regeneration is there. Over to my abilities, I like to run this when I'm in a group, but it helps. But usually I do run this, my Scrambler Pulse, along with a booster shot. Helps out a lot with obviously my Metal, because then I basically have 2 lives between Metal and Nomad. Over to my talents, I run On the Move, Precision, Critical Save, and Combat Medic. Because when I'm in a group, I do like to run Combat Medic. But if I'm not in a group, sometimes Strike Back's pretty good, Shrapnel's pretty good. I know a lot of people use One Is None, that is also pretty good. So this perk can be floated around depending if you're solo or not. But yeah. So moving on to real quick to let you guys know, that being my build, I do like this build quite a lot for solo and group purposes, but it's all varied to what you guys want to do. It doesn't matter what I do. I go in the Dark Zone solo, I go in the Dark Zone as a group. I just use whatever build is fun, and I find this build to be very, very fun. I think of this build as a 3 life build, because you have the Nomad life, you have the if you're running Recover Link, you have that life, and then obviously the last life. You know, if you're basically dead at that point if you go down. Also, to those who want to know why I run the Tenacious Mask, is because if you look at the Tenacious, it uses increased damage by 10% for 10 seconds when using a medkit. Combine that with the talent that I showed you over here, Critical Save. Using a medkit during low health increases damage resistance by 40% for 10 seconds. So if I'm getting to the last bar of my health and I pop a medkit, I get damage increase and damage resistance off of both the mask and the Critical Save perk. But that's also because I just think Tenacious is a good mask, and it really works well with it. You guys can run whatever you want, to be honest, because obviously the mask is not necessary. I've seen people change this, I've seen people change this. It all varies on what you guys want to do with your play style. It is completely up to you. This is what I run personally, and it works for me, as you guys will see later on in the PvP clips. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you guys in the next video and or live stream, as I usually do. This has been Snake, and enjoy the next coming fights. Have a great one, guys, and Happy New Year. You will see. You will see. How many worlds would you cross to use the light that's right in front of you? There is no light on the other side. I say, look straight ahead and you will see. Take my hand, I'll lead you on into the stars.